So here's a quick video on our Ford F250 Ranger. Pretty positive I forgot to grab the folder, but I think this is titled as a 78. This truck was part of a private collection, I guess you would call it, of lots of 70s and a few 80s model Fords that this particular previous owner had. We looked through about 24 of the trucks to select this one. This was by far one of the cleanest trucks he had, and very well and unusually optioned. This truck has had a repaint. It does have tires, wheels, and a lift kit. About 4 inches of lift, the best we can tell, with replacement rear springs. 35-inch mud terrains on 20-inch wheels. The thing that impressed us about this truck is it is not a fixed up basket rust case vehicle. If you look at the floor pans, they appear to be completely original. If they're not, somebody at Ford must have installed them because they are perfect like new. The pinch seals, that's about as clean as you can expect. We didn't wash it, we didn't undercoat it. That is completely rust free. Most of his trucks came from the West Coast, which would explain how solid it is. Again, we did not at all pressure wash, paint, or do anything under this truck at this point. We can, but we didn't want to hide anything. The bed supports, perfect. I've got 2019 and 2020 trucks on the lot that are not as solid in the bed support areas. Frame clean, straight. Spray and bed liner. All the stainless trim down the bed sides intact and clean. A couple little dimply little areas right here. Probably could actually be fixed. Another cool thing about this truck is it's fuel injected. Somebody put a quick EFI system on it by Fast system. This is also an air conditioner equipped truck and a cruise control equipped truck. Fuel pump is electric now. The seat has a rip in it, but we figure this seat is probably original upholstery, so we didn't mess with it. Headliner's intact. Had a locking hood latch. Prodigy trailer brake control, floor shift 4x4, automatic transmission, and here's the controller, the computer for the fast fuel system, and the EFI Live, or EFI, Easy EFI. I don't know if I had the key, I'd fire it up, but you hit the key on this thing, it fires just like a brand new truck. Vroom, no pumping the gas, nothing weird. You look at the bottoms of the doors, rocker panels, cab corners. Again, we did not do any restoration, so we don't know what may or may not have been done, but it appears very little was done to this truck. It does have some unusually run exhaust because of the fact that it has the fuel injection system, so it has O2 sensors. A little bit of fade to the paint right there. One of the few blemishes on the whole truck. Hood closes nice. Cab light equipped. Could have been a camper special, but does not show that anywhere. The badging that it shows is F250 Ranger. Of course, there's no way to decode VIN numbers on trucks like this. Then it says Ranger Lariat on the dash. Most people look at one of these trucks and they don't see much past the tires, wheels, lift, and that it's a cool old school truck. But when you look at these trucks closely, I dare say you could look at 100 and probably not find one with this undercarriage condition. And if you do, if it's for sale, it's going to be a pretty penny. We really could appreciate the cleanliness of this truck to start with and how straight it is. And again, God knows how many changes it's had. It appears it may have had dual tanks. It has a single tank now. That tank is new or very new, and it works fine. But the reason we say it probably had dual tanks, that's how you used to switch the dual tanks, because the thing on the dash never worked right. But on this truck, it does have that, so we do have to assume it was a dual tank truck. And either the door was filled or the bed was replaced without a dual fuel tank door. Hard to say which, but body lines are clean. This is not a Barrett Jackson truck that's $100,000 value that we're selling for less. This truck is priced extremely proper for the market, and probably far better than a lot of the other trucks similar on the market at this time. If this truck suits your fancy, be sure to call Davis Auto Sales, 804-271-0030, or jump on one of our many websites, AboveAverageTrucks.com, Davis4x4.com, and see what we can do to help. If you're looking for a classic or a muscle car, we got plenty of those as well. Newer trucks, plenty of those as well. Be sure to click and subscribe to follow our YouTube, or check us out on Instagram or Facebook.